Donggin todin malingan agon pa. Donggin ay agon na nulu maling kalo durig langka na malingan kumlik dum. Nulu garungarang, nulu family malilo Donggin ay agon na durig langka. Mo Donggin mythology anyang ko brief explain dia ada read out dia. Donggin mythology. As per the mythology of the Adi Bori community, there was a tree called Rondonata. Rondonata, a kind of people tree in a village. The tree started growing very rapidly and disproportionately, thereby covering the entire space of human habitation. In order to get rid of the tree, a meeting was convened by the village folk, where Takar Yapir, a smart hunter from the village, was assigned to cut down Rondonata. Accordingly, Takar Yapir cut down Rondonata. Suddenly, a noise starts coming from the trunk of the fallen tree. On close observation, Takar Yapur found a tachin, a kind of insect. After a while, the tachin started growing very rapidly, taking the shape of a wild boar-like creature. But that wild boar-like creature became very violent and ran away. When the incident was reported, the village folk took that as a challenge and decided to hunt down the wild boar-like creature by kiruk. Kiruk, a traditional community hunting in Adi. After 2 days of kiruk, the wild boar-like creature was finally hunted down and eaten up by the villagers. After a while, a tangkung, a kind of quail or wild bird, in search of food, landed in the place where the wild boar-like creature was killed. Again, that same place, an egg-like object appeared in the place. Out of curiosity, Takar Yapur brought that egg-like object to the home. But this time also, that egg-like object started troubling the village. Wherever Takar Yapur places that egg-like object, there starts landslide and other calamities. In order to get rid of the egg-like object, it was decided to poke and break that egg-like object. Finally, with the help of the kyun, that egg-like object was poked and broken. When it was broken, an insect with loud noise appeared and fled away. The villagers decided to name that insect Bori. Bori means a seasonal insect. Since then, the Bori heralds the season of Donggin. When the Bori, which is regarded as the harbinger of new season, starts singing in the jungle village, folks understand that the season of festival has arrived to appease supreme deities through ritual activities. Among the supreme deities, Odimata, the deity of domestic animals, Togu Yugon, deity of well-being and prosperity, Mitumitak, deity of food grains, Miring Missing, deity of wealth, and Purnatona, deity of harvest. Donggin does not imply a single festival. Within the umbrella of Donggin falls many festivals like Le, Tapu, Gana, Solung, and Mopun. These festivals are observed to appease various benevolent deities so that people enjoy good health and prosper in their lives. Among all such festivals, within the month of Soboyera, Sobopanon, that is Mithun sacrifice, is treated as the main and the most important festival, which come to be known as Donggin by the people of Adi Bori community. In the olden days, Donggin festival was celebrated for 6 days. The day one of Donggin was called Bintar. On this day, women folk of the village collect the food grains from kunsung. Kunsung means granary, and get it dried in the sun, followed by husking and grinding. The day 2 of the Donggin was called Asing Ekko, means firewood and jungle leaves, which means gathering of materials from jungle required for the festival. The day tree of Donggin was called Siling Tanam, a special kind of tree, Amit Asin, which used for the decorative items during the festival days. The day 4 of Donggin was called Sokang Ranon. On this day, village folk collectively construct the Sokang. Sokang is altered for Mithun sacrifice in the Lokten corridor. The day 5 of Donggin was called Sobopanon. This is the most important day of the festival. On this day, the actual sacrifice of domestic animals, Mithun, pigs, etc., to appease various deities is being carried out. The priest also narrates the history of the past achievement of the forefathers in chronological order. The last day of Donggin, day 6, the concluding event of Donggin is done after 3 days of Sobo Panon, which is called Gumbo. 3 days of social taboo called Nyonon is being observed immediately after Sobo Panon. After the day trees of Nyonon, the youngsters of the village collect 4 numbers of very long bamboos for Gumbo, and then they are erected as 2 pieces on each side of the Sokang. This marks the conclusion of the festival of Sobopanon in Donggin. On this day, the priest, through his ritual chanting, bid farewell to all the deities and urged them to shower the choicest blessing of humankind. The winter season, which falls within the modern day calendar of February to March, was the season for such festival, which is also called as the Sobo Yere Polo, that is the month of domestic animals. In the due course of time, it has taken the shape of modern day's Donggin festival, which is being observed officially on 2nd of February every year. Malingan Hayru Pamudo, Tebisna Nagapa, thank you so much. Ingolo Donggin Mythology. Donggin and Agamka.
Thank you. So it was all about Donggin festival.